Hey, what's up, guys? I am back with another video. Hope everyone is doing well. This is going to be a general reading, Cancer. So, Cancer, I'm going to apologize in advance for any background noise. If you're new, welcome to Casual Tarot. If you're not, welcome back. Just remember, Cancer, it's a big world, so it is general, and this is definitely not professional advice. You do what you want, Cancer. So, Cancer, what's up? I feel like you're a busybody right now. Busy as a bee. Okay. So I feel like there's a lot going on. The thing is, it's almost like it's all coming to an end, even though there may be some things, some loose ends, it's still all coming to an end. Okay. So you may have been going through some challenges. But I feel like you're gonna be on the move. You're gonna be so busy doing things. Okay. I also feel like there may actually be an opportunity coming up. Maybe a job offer, but for some, it could be, something else, some opportunity to change something or do something new. Okay. That's what I'm sensing so far. But I feel like, you guys are feeling pretty good. I also feel like there may be some celebrations too going on, but I think a lot of why you're feeling good is because things are coming to an end. It's almost like everything was up in the air, for a while and had you kind of waiting or at a standstill, stalemate type of thing. Okay, maybe a crossroads for some of you. But things are about to pick up. This is not a time reading, but I do feel like all of September you're gonna be pretty busy. Okay. You have the King of Swords upright. Have the Temperance upright. Yeah, so things are balancing. They're coming together. Maybe you had some help. Like I said, I feel like there needed to be some decisions or some things ending that you've been waiting for. Okay, maybe it's connected to money. Okay. I feel like some of you have had some challenges. So, it's weird because I kind of feel like it's almost like money was tied up and you had to wait or do something in order to get it. Okay. But like I said, things are working out for you. You don't have to feel like you're on edge or that you're just like, I want to say, well, you feel more secure, but that's not really it. It's more like, well, kind of like him holding on to everything because you're waiting on certain things to happen. Okay. Where you weren't moving and now you're at a place where things are falling into place and you're able to move and do things. Okay. I feel like you could have done things before, but in your mind, you're like, no, these things have to take place first. That type of thing. Okay. But it's ending anyway. It doesn't really matter. You can let your guard down. Okay. You can let your guard down. The star in reverse. So you have the Temperance on the star. I feel like you need to balance and really see where you are. And in the future, Cancer, when things come up, try not to get so out of your element, okay? Because in life, there's always something, okay? Always gonna challenge, obstacle, whatever. If you think that's gonna end, you're wrong, okay? Because life is unpredictable, right? I just feel like some of you get so worked up that you don't really see or find a solution that is best for you. You do have the Seven of Swords upright. You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Be careful, some of you, because I feel like someone is lying. If they're not lying, well, for some of you, they're definitely lying, but they're also doing things. Okay, it could be either or, but I kind of feel like it's both for most. Okay, whatever this person is doing, they are trying to mess with your money. Okay, so that could be at work, but for some, it could just be a totally different thing. Because I kind of feel like you might have been with this person before. had a relationship. So for some of you, this may even be an ex, okay? But there's some money connection. It's like they're trying to bring you down in some way, trying to get something from you. This is something else. All that other stuff, like I said, I feel like things are pretty much coming together for you. And you have a good path ahead, but you may not see it that way because there's always something going on. And what I mean by that, like I said earlier, life obstacles, stuff like that. But because you're dealing with someone that is also doing something or lying or being sneaky, whatever it is to you, for you, it feels like an endless cycle, but it's not. You just gotta kind of sometimes defend your space, your environment, your family, your money, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel like this person is trying to get something, this King of Pentacles here, okay? For some of you, they may have done this in the past too. That's why I said that for some of you, this is an ex, okay? You have the Eight of Cups in reverse. You have the Eight of Swords upright, okay? And this person has done this before. It could even be a situation where they got something, but they're not satisfied, so they want more. That type of thing. Okay. I do feel like for some of you, like I said, this could be work related. Okay. But for some, it's definitely an ex, and I feel like it's almost like they're in competition with you. It's actually kind of odd. Okay. I don't know if I said it. You have the 10 of Pentacles. Now, with this, I'm feeling two things. First, things are coming together for you. You know, not for nothing, but this actually may be the reason why this person is coming back to try to get something from you, because you may be upgraded. For some of you, I feel like this didn't happen yet, though. For others, it will. Okay. Either way, even if you haven't been upgraded yet, I feel like this person sees something, okay, where they want a piece of it, okay? They want to disrupt your success. But it's almost like a competition thing, because I feel like for most it's family related. Like, I got this, they don't, type of thing, you know? Or they have this, so I have to go and make sure that I get more, okay? So I can, you know, one up them, type of thing. I feel like some of you are going to find something out, and you know, I feel like this person don't really have the power they used to have, okay? I feel like this is more coming up for you to kind of distance yourself, okay? Even if you have to deal with them in some way, I feel like you need to distance yourself to some degree, okay? Because it's a situation where they'll find something no matter what. Even if there's some agreement, some arrangement that you come up with this person, they will still find something else, is how I'm sensing it. So sometimes you just have to distance yourself, walk away. Don't hold on to the things that they do and other people do, because I have a feeling it's not just them. They are the main ones. I feel like they're the ones who may have some kind of control or power, okay? Now, I feel like in the past it was worse. Currently, there's some link that you can't sever, but I don't feel like they have the power that they claim, because this person definitely claims they some hot shit here, okay? Now I don't feel like they are. I feel like it's a glamour. They may have something, okay? They don't have the way they present themselves, okay? They don't, okay? If anything, they're actually very insecure. And I'm not just talking about in a financial way. They're insecure about other things. Almost like they have this expectation to live up to. They have this idea of how things should be, traditions, way of life, that type of stuff. Okay? Very superficial is what I'm sensing. Okay? And this has you kind of Don't let them get in your head, okay? Because I feel like you think about not just this person, but a lot of situations that may make you feel like you have no options or that they're very far reach. And I'm not sensing that, okay? So, like I said earlier, I feel like there's a lot of, things ending. You're going into a new chapter. Make sure you don't bring that way of thinking with you, okay? Because you're not stuck, Cancer. So maybe you feel like you're stuck. As I said earlier, maybe because of some financial issues, or maybe there's other things. I kind of feel like it's a little bit of everything. People, money, okay, missed opportunities, stuff like that. But you're not as stuck as you think. I don't even really feel like you're stuck. I just feel like I said earlier, some things need to end. Some things need to be taken care of first. Put it like that. Okay. And some of it is just really time. It's not that you're stuck, it's that there's a process. And even if there's a hiccup in that process, I still feel like it's more of a waiting period, not that you don't have what you need to succeed or to move forward or whatever that is. I know you found a lot of peace, Cancer, and that's really good because in the past you struggled with that. I keep staring at this card and I feel like be careful. Don't let no one take you out of that peace because I have a feeling someone's going to annoy you. It may not just be that person, it could be someone else, it could be multiple people, but remember how far you have come. Do not go backwards because of what people say and do. And Cancer, you're not going to agree with everyone. That's just how it is. Okay. We're all different. What you think is normal may not be what I think is normal. What I think is normal may not be what you think is normal. Think of that with everyone, okay? Because everyone is different. Everyone is exposed to different things. Everyone has had different experiences that have molded them into who they are. Some need more of an awakening. Some don't. Make sure that you consider that when you deal with people or judge situations or even judge people, because I feel like you judge people too harshly sometimes. Your top card, Strength. In reverse, like I said, don't let anyone take you out of your element. You have come very far because you're going to be tested. You're going to be tested. The Devil is your bottom card. So there are things that are going to be coming up that you are not aware of yet. Okay, like I said, someone's doing something behind your back. I do feel like there's some gossip in there, some lies too. So that may not be the same person, or maybe it is. But I have a feeling it's multiple people. Okay. I feel like this king, doesn't matter if it's male or female, is something you need to focus on because if you allow it, they can make things harder for you, or change something as far as your lifestyle, your money, that type of thing. But all that other nonsense is going on that you may or may not know about, because I feel like you know about some things, but there's a lot that you don't. It's going to be coming to light, and like I said, remember how far you've come because some of this is not worth your energy. Some of it, I do feel like you need to defend yourself and draw a line. Like you can't cross that line, okay? You're here, to cause drama or negativity. No, we're not crossing that line, okay? So you may need to defend yourself, but Cancer, choose wisely because some of it is just things I feel like you need to really practice walking away from. And I know you've done it before, but there's going to be situations where it's going to make you want to do the opposite, okay? Even though you know this is the right thing to do because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And a lot of the situations are people, I would just say people because it may be news situations, same people type of thing. You know this is a pattern. You know that there's some negativity there that is something they have to work through. So by you involving yourself or getting or engaging, it's really not going to change anything, but it will change things in your life, not their life, your life, because it's depleting your energy. Okay, and you need to focus on this person who is trying to control things in your life. Okay, I feel like that needs to be the focus here, not the same people that come in with the same bullshit. Okay, because that's what I'm feeling. It's the same thing, repeat pattern. Okay, so sometimes you gotta be firm, be this king, you know. Make sure everyone has an understanding of what you will tolerate, what you will not, what you will allow in your kingdom. But this will also help you make decisions that you need to make, because like I said, you're going through a change and things are going to be pretty fast, and you're going to need to be strong and to be clear-headed, not distracted. Okay, but also be cautious and observant, because like I said, I do feel like you need to deal with this king. Okay, in some way, whether it's an ex, work, whatever. I do feel like for some of you, they try to stop you before. Like I said, they're actually jealous because you're in a different place. And you're pretty happy for some of you. For others, this could be something new with someone, but for most, I do feel like it's a history thing, a repeat thing, a pattern. Even if it's different people, I feel like you've been down this road before. Some of you may have a bit of a pattern attracting the same people, whether that's love or just people you care about and want in your life. Be very choosy, Cancer, okay? Because I don't know. I just feel like this is not the first king who tried to screw you over. For some of you, I don't know if this is something else or for someone else, but I do feel like there was someone trying to stop something, to stop you from receiving something. I think I said this earlier, but I feel like they can't. They can't. You know, the 9 is also, it's an ending, okay? And the 10 is like the outcome. And I feel like this person really tried to stop something. Maybe that's why since earlier it was like almost like a waiting period. You had to wait for certain things. I don't know if this happened yet for you, but I do feel like the worst is over. And whatever they tried to do, they could not accomplish it, even though it cost. And what I mean by that, it may have cost you time, energy, stuff like that. But I feel like whatever they tried to change as far as money, they couldn't do it. Okay. Like I said, that could be for someone else, or maybe it's connected in some way to the same things I was picking up. Find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. Okay. I do feel like some of you need to really enjoy the moment, okay? Because as I said earlier, there are celebrations coming up, but you've been through a lot, and I feel like you're at a place where you could just kind of let go. Actually, go get a massage, okay? Because I feel like your muscles are tight. I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying. I feel like you could use a massage, some TLC, go for a walk, but definitely loosen up, okay? Go out, dance, go out, run in the rain, whatever. Something that you would maybe do as a child, okay? But maybe not as an adult, or something that you've always thought about doing, but you're, too hesitant or shy or whatever. I just feel like you need to go to something spontaneous. It will help you, well, feel lighter, better. And I feel like it will make the things that are coming up more easier to handle, because you'll be in a good frequency where things won't bother you emotionally so much. Okay, because I'm a little concerned about that, because I feel like some of you can go 0 to 100. Okay, don't get me wrong, you've been practicing not to do that, but some of you can really be pretty, how can I put it, Pretty sharp with your words. Okay. Just, chill out, right? Chill out, Cancer. And enjoy your success, everything that you've accomplished. Because I feel like I said, it was worse in the past, and you should just be enjoying yourself. Like I said, in life, you're always going to have something coming up or people or whatever. You can try to avoid it, of course. But sometimes it just creeps in and you have to deal with it. Don't let it take away from everything that you've accomplished. Even spiritually, all the negative energy you let go of, negative patterns, because I feel like you did a lot of self-care and self-discovery, okay? A little faith goes a long way. Remember that, especially when people annoy you or things come up. Remember that you're being guided and there is a higher power, okay? There is more than just this life, Cancer, okay? Balance. I feel like some of you are very psychic, so you should actually be meditating and receiving messages, because I feel like that would help you also. But that's more for you, okay? I feel like it will help you, like I said, kind of take everything else, handle it with ease, that type of thing. Take it more lightly. You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise, okay? Especially this king, because I have a feeling they like to say shit, kind of like to make it seem like, actually, for some of you, they make it seem like you owe them something. But for others, they just make it seem like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. They're not the only ones. There may be other people who have done that, but I don't think you really care about them. Like you're over it type of thing. But there may be a few people around you that still do that. And also this king, and make you doubt. Don't allow that. Okay. And you have some good ideas. Use them. Okay. I feel like some of you should be doing more. So maybe it's just not about being spontaneous. Maybe it's about you starting off something new. Maybe pick up a new skill. Maybe brush up on a skill you already have. I just feel like you have some ideas that are really good and you should really pursue them. Okay. Really pursue them. Because I feel like it will make you happy, but it also make you money. Okay. So keep that in mind. Maybe someone's going to come. I did feel like you're going to get an opportunity. So maybe someone is going to come in and give you that opportunity to pursue those ideas or open that door for you in some way. Hey, Cancer, I decided to edit this video because I started to look at some of the other cards on the bottom. And, I just want you to let you know that, well, like I said, be careful not to go backwards, okay? Because I feel like people are going to test you. But you've come so far. Okay, you have the Lovers, you have the Two of Cups, and I feel like you have a lot of good people around you. So you're making a lot of good choices, okay? I just feel like there are people that may try to, I shouldn't say they may try to, it's more you need to control yourself, okay? Because they may really try to get that old Cancer out of you, okay? Um, who you used to be. I feel like there are people around you that may know how to get under your skin, or at least in the past they have, and I feel like you're at a different place, but they are going to try. We have a lot of good people around you, and like I said, you're going to be pretty busy, so make sure you choose wisely, okay? Because this is about choices also, not just relationships. And I feel like you'll be good. Now, I did say there's an opportunity coming. Page of Pentacles. This can be an apprentice, a student too. And I feel like it's going to change your life. Like you're going to be a totally different person with the Death card. And you're going to see a lot of growth. And it's almost like, I don't know, it's like someone's going like this and showing you different paths. Okay. It's being triggered by this change and even by people, okay, that you have met or may meet in the future. New connections, that type of thing. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that because I feel like this is really good. Like, yous are doing really good. And I wouldn't want all that work you've done to go to waste. I wouldn't want you to go backwards because of situations that are coming up, okay, that involve people lying and doing things that they shouldn't, or even just coming with their, low vibration type of energy, okay? But I just wanted to add that, okay, in there. I feel like it's important so that you keep that faith, you know what I'm saying? Even when you're tested. All right, Cancer? But that is your message, Cancer. I hope it helps in some way, and good luck.